Good afternoon. Today is Friday, December the 12th, 2004. I'm going to try to talk to y'all quickly, but thoroughly, because I don't want to be late for work today because I got to get my coin. You know how when relationships end, you have a chance to emotionally process those things? You have a chance to go cry yourself to sleep, eat a box of bonbons, eat some ice cream, bitch about it to your good kiki friends, whatever you need to do to resolve that breakup. But very rarely do we ever give ourselves a chance to celebrate or resolve those issues. Thanks for that. That's a hat from my job, y'all. I love the whip action. Forgive me. Very rarely do we have a chance to resolve those issues that come with ending a friendship. And I will say this. It's hot in here. I will say this. I have recently ended a friendship with someone that is... I'm burning the fuck up. It's hot in here. Excuse me, y'all. And I beat my face today with a sledgehammer, so I gotta keep this face uncracked. I've recently ended a friendship with someone that I was friends with for over 10 years. I'm not going to say the exact length of the friendship because that will reveal who they are to many of my close friends. And what's very interesting about the end of this friendship is that there was so much animosity on their end when it ended that I'm at the point now where I have to explain some things to y'all. Now, this is a female friend that I've had for many years who viewed me as her knight in shining armor. Now, I embrace that role. I cherish that role. I still love that role. However, there comes a point in time when the knight in shining armor is starting to get hocked off because I gave my all, my energy, my love, my affection, my time, my patience, and very often I got her ass to kiss. I'll call you back tomorrow, I'll call you back in 10 minutes, and oftentimes I would never receive that call back. I would be called in the middle of a motherfucking date. Shit, I could be fucking and that person could call me and be like, I need you. Stop. What's wrong? Gotta go. You gotta go. And I would, if I had to walk in the middle of the night to that person's house, if I had to do whatever I needed to do to make sure that I was available to them, I made it happen. I can't say that that was the same. That was never reciprocated on a consistent basis. Also, if you all are very familiar with my blog, I want you to go back to the video where I posted the 7 key concepts to friendship. I mentioned some of the things that really caused my need to question that friendship because in a time of need, real friends are there for each other, no matter what the circumstance, no matter what the issue is, and no questions are often asked, and there is no judgment. I maintained that bargain for them, but I was never able to receive that consistently from them. And what really made me want to post this video today was their actions yesterday. I go to a doctor's office where they're employed and they threw elementary school level shade at me. And because I felt because I felt so disturbed by that shade, I want to read you something that I posted on Facebook regarding that. And it won't take me very long because, again, time is money and I got to go make my coin. Girlfriend, I find it interesting that you think you're doing something using that amateur level shade you just tried to throw at me. The key word is tried, because if it weren't for me, you wouldn't know how to throw shade. You wouldn't know how to walk in heels. And you wouldn't know the first thing about makeup and fashion, because the first thing I taught you was how to take care of your skin and take care of your body so that you could appreciate the concepts of makeup and fashion. We may not be in each other's lives anymore, but the least you could do is start acting like a lady that I taught you to be and have some class about yourself. Hashtag drops mic. Hashtag bitch you could never. Now, why did I say all of that? Because If it weren't for me, this person would not be able to embody her identity as a regal black woman versus the roller and the strip club that the niggas are sticking beer bottles in and throwing quarters at. If it weren't for me, she wouldn't be able to embody who she is as a person without filter and remembering and to honor her body and take care of her body head to toe versus having a best friend that had to put a relaxer in her hair from her not being able to comb it because she kept putting scarves on for months and months at a time and her hair was matted to the head. The person who I would say, get up, wash your face, wash your ass, beat your face, it's time to go to lunch. To the person whom I pushed and encouraged to be the queen that she is and take her place on the throne and assumingly give me the time and opportunity to take my place on the throne instead of giving her time and opportunities to peasants. This is my way of basically grieving the loss of that friendship because I thought that by giving my all to her, she would give her all to me. I guess that's what happens when the concept of friendship is misunderstood and often assumed. It could also be the fact that the whole gay straight thing did come into play, but I'm not going to go there today because I really just wanted that friendship to flourish. Very, very rarely do any of us want to say we remember the beginning and the middle of a friendship, but very rarely do we want to ever talk about the end of it. I guess this is the end of our friendship and I'm having to basically mourn and grieve it because you don't expect friendships to die. You don't expect friendships to end. You expect them to last longer than any of those trifling hookups, trifling relationships, trifling seasonal friendships or fair weather friends. But when they do die, they leave such an impact on your heart that you just have to, it just hits you and takes your breath away. And I guess I'm just trying to breathe again. I guess that's all I have to say about that today. That's my real talk for today, December the 12th. I'm grieving the end of a friendship, and as Lil' Kim said to someone recently, I wish you well. I wish you the best in all of your endeavors. And while I would love to sit and have a conversation with you about all of these matters, I don't think that's ever going to happen. So be well. God bless you. As for the rest of you, I gotta pound this catwalk right now so I can get to work on time and make this coin. Be fierce, be fabulous, and be inspired. If I catch you on a runway, I love you. If not, I love you. Be well. Let them have it this weekend.